as part of the video. It was so I compiled a
The
list
last,
using this tool called Apollo, um, and
the
it gives you
last
free
part of the
credits.
video, I didn't see.
Oh,
In the
okay.
very end, I didn't see.
All right. No, no worries, man. No worries. By the way, we're
Is it on
live.
the very end?
Welcome, welcome, ladies and gents. Yeah, I think it was the second half. Welcome, ladies and gents. Yeah, we're live, and you know what? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking like for today, it's super important that we actually improve the level of output because I'm getting quite concerned about like the AI slop that it's generating. And I'm thinking maybe there's a way that we can improve things just so that I feel better about it, as a product. I feel better. Like personally, I feel more comfortable just using this thing on like my existing sites, as just telling people about it. It feels right when the output is actually decent. And right now the output is pretty rubbish. So I'm just thinking like, all right, how can we do that? Maybe there's a session that we can do for like an hour just to improve things. And then, that then the output is like 10 times better. And, we just feel more comfortable about it. So that's what I was thinking. And then, maybe on the second half of this, we could also do the cold email draft. And for this, I was reading about a bunch of stuff on this, and ideally you want that first email to have no attachments, no images, no, not even links, man, because that's how it gets flagged as spam. Is like you include a link, and then maybe they think it's a phishing attempt, or maybe they think it's something else. But if the thing is pure text, there's no risk, right? There's literally no risk. So. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe on the second half we can draft out a cold email, and then it's really just like the process of sending out those emails and then getting a reply. And once you get a reply, we just send them the PDF. And that way it's like, we can just generate the reports for the ones that, actually reply back, as opposed to like sending a report for everyone. So anyway, we'll get to that maybe on the second half, but I was really hoping that first half we can use to just make a better blog post, generate better blog posts, and figure out like how we can use some combination of AI agents to get this done. And by the way, just before we dive into things, if you want to join us live, I included a link at the very top of this screen, the short URL link up here. If you want to join, hit that, and then you'll be able to join the live stream. Maybe we'll put you on as well. I don't know. We tried this before and no one actually joined. So if someone wants to join, you're welcome to use that link. And then we'll add you on. We'll kind of experiment with that and see how that goes. Anyway, how's all that sound?
No, but
Not bad? Okay, excellent. Well,
but
I
there is a okay. So if you want to enhance the output, I mean, we should first understand the exact what's the problem exactly. Is it like the posts? I don't know. Do
yeah,
you
you're
feel
right.
like the
That's a great point. I mean, you look at some of these. So I guess for this one, it's kind of okay because there's nothing that's maybe timely or data dependent. But if you look at something like Sigilat, right? And here, okay, so maybe we're talking about this post over here, the future of Bahrain's market economy. And so first off, the table of contents always ends with a conclusion, and it literally says conclusion. So that kind of makes you feel like, okay, maybe this is like, maybe this AI generate is very predictable. The posts are also really short. So maybe we should just write down these notes.
or to have a conclusion? I mean, some actually recommend writing a conclusion for someone.
Yeah, I'm sure
Like
they
if
do,
someone is
but
skimming
it
through,
wouldn't actually be called conclusion. I mean, that to me just shouts like, okay, this is like okay, so blog generation, so blog post generation improvement. Okay, so first off, or maybe we do it to do. So first off, the posts are too short. Secondly, the images don't make any sense. Images, especially those of dashboards, images, especially those of dashboards or charts, don't make any sense. Don't make any sense. And then the conclusion prefix in the conclusion. And then the voice, no voice, generic AI sounding voice. You have no control over the voice. And specifically, this is like the formality, maybe the formality, um, the use of words like we mentioned a bunch of these before, like delve and whatever. There's a few words that just immediately tip you off to the fact that okay, this is AI generated for sure, like 100%. Unveiling, unveiling is
And
another
then we
one.
also need to add I feel like the other clear problem is not having references. Like if you use stats, you
Oh,
should,
references,
yeah.
bro. No references. That's 100%. No references. That's a big deal. That's actually a huge deal. Like, yeah, why aren't there any references? Also, I kind of feel like, you're talking about, so forget all the AI slop that's being generated. You're reading a post about the future of Bahrain's market economy. My expectation as a reader coming in is maybe some explanation of what the existing state of Bahrain's market economy is like, and then maybe some indicators or some predictions for what, the future might look like. Um, so, so it says, all right, key economic sectors, fueling growth, economic indicators, and market analysis. Um, Strategic economic reforms and sustainability. I don't know why that's relevant, actually. I mean, in such a short post, I would not expect economic reforms and sustainability. And then real-time business insights. What? Utilizing a real-time API providing business insights from Bahrain can empower stakeholders. Okay, I kind of feel that. I like this. I like that this is almost like a
Promoting
plug.
Sigilat.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
it's like a plug, but it doesn't directly plug it. So no plugs. Um, or CTA. I think these are the big ones. And then it's just shallow, man. Posts are too short. They're shallow. I mean, you can make this way longer and way more useful. Instead, it's just some generic AI slop. Like you have random images that kind of break up the text, but for the most part, this is actually useless. Um, yeah, those are my impressions. Do you have any of your own?
I feel like there is no clear flow. There is no clear path. Like, what's the goal of each post? There is no clear goal. So you have a
Yeah, it's
title, catchy
complicated. It
title.
feels like you're reading a bunch of text and you don't really understand. Okay,
What's the point?
yeah, like,
Yeah, it's like there is no direction. Like it has to be. I'm trying to remember who wrote about. So I remember there is this post I read once, but I can't remember who wrote it. So it was like if you need to write a catchy article or a catchy blog, you need to consider a story, a scenario. So you have like the starting line, and then there is some adventure, and then there is some recap, and then there is a problem that engages the reader to think about what is read, and then there
hmm
is the end. So you need to like take the reader through a journey that would keep him engaged.
yeah, engagement. I think not engaging. That's
Not engaging, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean that's a big one. That's actually a super big one. I don't know how you would make it engaging, but
I
and this was
think
a point that
the
the guy I was talking to earlier mentioned as well. Is like, okay, how do you track like how much time people are spending on a particular blog post? Because that's kind of like an indicator for how good that blog post is. And Google uses it that way, certainly, because if you click on a result and you immediately come back, it takes that into consideration, and then it ranks you lower the next time. So I think we need to also be tracking that or figuring out a way to measure like how engaged people are and then try and figure out how we can pump that engagement number. I'm not sure how, but maybe that could be a metric that at least we monitor so that we can compare the output of different prompts, and then over time, we just get a better idea of, what pushes engagement up and what, pushes it down.
I think so. I would say so. Imagine this: the user has the option to choose the type of, or imagine the tool will decide the type of article would be suitable for the business or the whatever, whatever it
Hmm.
is generating articles for. So if it's technical, research, fun, whatever, and then accordingly it would um, like shape the post to be. So if it's a research, it would go through the typical introduction, conclusion, hypothesis, proving the hypothesis, and then the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And,
then if it's
and there's
fun,
also like listicles, so top 10, whatever. Those have a different structure than sort of more, deep, deep research or like more
yeah, yeah,
general topics.
yes. Informative topics, storytelling. So there are different categories of, I mean, the types of posts, and I think this would give us like an edge over, say, Outrank and the rest. They don't have such a ability. Um,
Different article or post types for SEO purposes, e.g. list of different. Maybe I'm sure there's like and I know Danny mentioned landing pages as potentially being, one of the types. So okay, so there's blog posts, how-to guides, pillar pages, product pages, landing pages, long form content, infographics, thought leadership. Okay.
a bunch of them.
Okay, that's a lot. I mean, I was thinking, all right, so listicles and then just general blog posts, how-to guides, definitely, how-to guides, and then
I mean, I
what
feel
else?
like there are a few that can be grouped together, like product pages, landing pages, and I mean, they pretty much serve the same thing.
Yeah, landing pages. These are good. I think these are, and just, yeah, maybe generic. There's white paper. No, we're not gonna be doing. Okay. Bofu? What on earth is Bofu? Bottom of funnel post. Make a purchase decision. Hmm. Okay.
This so it's
Comparison, buying
actually
guides or comparison articles. Oh,
this would be
comparison
good
article.
for e-commerce websites. Like, imagine if the tool can do everything for you.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
just
one.
be able to.
These are good.
Yeah, I mean, some are relevant to each other to
Bro, I
use.
came across, so let me see if I can find. I came across line base. This video from um I was just randomly browsing YouTube and I came across this video
Is generally well done.
from this guy who talks about like why the best AI agents are built without frameworks. And obviously he's shilling his own thing, which is called Langbase. But man, the thing is like super compelling. And I tried this myself. So basically what I did was so he has this framework called Langbase, and the idea with Langbase is that Langbase gives you some basic components that you can use for building your own AI agents. So the core components are like, very tiny things like memory, tools like search, um, LLM calls, obviously, and uh, they created this tool called chai.new, which, you can just give it a description of what sort of agent you're looking for, and it would actually create the agent. So it would create the code for the agent using Langbase. So you can see an example here. Like they created the Langbase thing, and then you create a workflow. Their core thing is called a workflow. That's how you define like an agent. And then, so first you parse input, you just ask for, okay, we provide the title and the keywords. And then, it extracts it from the user input. So this actually has an app. Where is the app? Yeah, if you click on the app. So basically in the app, you would provide a title, and then you would provide some keywords. And then it would extract the title and keywords, and then it would start doing searches. So there's an initial research step, and then finds URLs, and then generates a table of contents. Um, Again, there's like an LLM call. Uh, and once it's done with the table of contents, it does a section write. So it writes each of the sections, and then you have a step where an LLM combines the sections. Oh, it does it without the LLM. It just combines it itself. And then it has a reviewer, which can review up to 5 times. So it says you're a professional editor. Check this, and it it checks it, and then it sends feedback if necessary, for how the overall thing can be improved. And it can do this up to 5 times. So, it gives feedback, and then the guy goes back and then writes it again, and then it gives more feedback, and it can actually also request additional data. So if it feels like, okay, there's additional research needed, then it conducts additional research for the specific thing that you need, the data, the piece of data that you need, and then rewrites it, brings it back, it reviews it again, and then it also, okay, so this is the rewrite part. And then at the very end, once it says, all right, we got something that's good enough, it converts it to MDX, which is the format that we use, and returns the final MDX with the research sources. So it actually includes the sources for the research. But the cool part is, like, I didn't write any of this code myself. All I did was I provided it with a description. So I told it I want an agent that writes blog posts after receiving a title and bunch of keywords. Needs to do deep research and then go back and forth. We can actually modify it based on like this stuff here. So we can tell it. So pick an article type. So we can have an LLM call where it says pick the article type or an appropriate article type, and then write each of the sections accordingly. And then maybe we have a section at the end where we map it to the particular voice, the tone of voice that we want. And yeah, man, like we can do anything. And, it just blurts out code that we can then use for generating the output that we need. And the beautiful part is, like, you deploy it with one click and you get an API. So you can actually connect over an API and call this directly from your worker, which we use to generate the post itself. So it's beautiful. Like, it's so simple, it's so easy to iterate on, and you don't even need to know all of the details. It abstracts over all of that for you. I haven't tried it, by the way. I feel like maybe we should try it. Probably a
I
good
mean, in
idea.
concept, it seems, yeah, in concept, it seems
Quite
nice. I'm not
compelling.
sure how, yeah, I'm not sure how it would perform when you actually, get its action.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah,
So rank first. Let's see. Where are we? Let me sign out of this. and then just go to sign in with this. And all right, so the ones that were published, I want to see this one, leveraging APIs for real-time insights. Okay, so this one. I want to see which keywords this was using. Oh, I don't even know. I can't see. I guess you can pull it up from the database. Right. Right, so generated post. Okay, what is the post? Right, that's the post. And then we have content strategy ID, generation parameters. Okay. Okay, so these are the keywords. All right, so the keywords here are relevant keywords, these ones. So let's just feed them in here. Let's go. So I just pasted in the API keys. It uses Exa for doing web search. And then no way. Where's the output? Additional properties is required to be supplied and to be false. I don't know what that's about. I wonder if it can do fixes. Let me fix this game. Okay. All right. Let's hope it works the second time around. Oh, it's using Zod too. That's very impressive. It's giving me like v0.dev vibes. Why is it taking so long? What is it generating? This improved workflow, which should resolve the 500 error. I think it was a 400 error. Oh, 500 error. Okay. All right. So I guess we just run it again. All right. So these are the keywords, and then this is the title. Generated successfully. Oh, come on. Isn't that the same error? What is this? Provide input in the following. Where do I provide that? Yeah, I set up all the. I don't know what it's doing, man. Can we see the steps? The debug? Slow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Additional research one. Okay, so parse input, initial research, generate table, initial section writing, combine, review cycle one, and then rewrite. Research two, additional research. Whoa, okay. It runs it 5 times. Pretty crazy. Faces. What is this? Oh, that's when I set up my account. Oh, okay. It doesn't exist yet. Okay. All right. So flow then. Yeah, can't see any details. I mean, okay. So can't really do anything besides, okay, so there's a console. That's good. So let's feed in that. All right. So it's making the call to Lang base and it's receiving a response. Okay. So it doesn't give details. It just returns the response. Okay. Getting a bit disappointed here. Not gonna lie. This is a bit disappointing. What is this? Workflow ready. Okay. I mean, it's not really doing anything, is it? So that's maybe try generating another one. And this time we could give it like our requirements based off of this. I don't know if the plugs or CTAs should be user provided or if they should be um, AI generated. I guess we could, try different things here. I think the part that's throwing it off is the looping.
Test.
So if we do older versions, okay. Can we restore the old version? Oh, you can't. You can't. That's the problem. You can't restore the older version so that we can try it out and kind of see, all right, did the original version work at least, before we start complicating it a little bit? Hmm. Change agent
And this
settings.
means, I mean, it's obvious. Uh, agents. I mean, so it's supposedly agents perform better than prompts.
Agents perform better than prompts. I think agents are just workflows. So they're prompt workflows. So prompt is like a
So
step,
it's
and then
like
an agent is a whole
multiple
process.
steps.
Yeah,
It's like the agent is multiple prompts.
yeah. And then potentially you could have some of the steps be loops. So you can
Yeah.
you can loop over um, certain steps, until you get the desired level of output. So if you're unhappy, you can send feedback and then like rerun a few steps until
Well,
you're happy, and then it,
obviously,
it progresses.
so obviously this would probably add more time to generate the posts, but
Yeah.
so you're compromising time for quality, which is acceptable.
And right now, the post generation probably takes a couple of seconds. So maybe we add like a few more seconds. And then cost wise, maybe you're making a few more LLM calls. So,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably going to be a few more cents. But if you get better output, then yeah, I think it's totally
That's
worth
what
it.
we. Yeah, of
Um,
course.
let's try this again. So I'm gonna try. The
Yeah.
prompt was pretty bad, the original prompt that I made. So maybe that's my fault. I don't know. Like let's try it again. So here's what we want. Maybe we can actually just try. Um, um, help me come up with a prompt for Langbase. Uh, Langbase's new agent generation tool called Chai.new. And I want it to generate okay, so called chai.new. I want a blog post generation agent that receives a title and keywords, as well as a product or service description, and comes up
What if
with
you
a blog post
also fitted this
based on
strategy?
the title. It should correctly identify the type of the blog post that it needs to write. So this could be a listicle. It could be, we had a bunch more here.
Wouldn't
Um,
the strategy add more value to the blog posts? I mean, to the direction of the blog post?
Strategy?
Yeah,
What do you
the
mean?
generated strategy.
Generate a strategy?
No, the generated strategy.
Oh, you mean the maybe, but it's super generic.
Yeah, but
Like that's not
like,
something that's blog post specific. That's like the general content strategy.
so I'm thinking like it would keep the blog posts relevant to the business.
Yeah, but you're providing the product or service description. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can experiment with this. So we can try it
All right.
without feeding in the strategy, and then we can try it with feeding in the strategy, and then see if that makes a difference. It's a good point. Like, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem obvious that would be the case, but maybe it's worth a shot. All right. So it should correctly identify the type of the blog post. Then it should um, um, draft a table of contents, make an initial, perform research using search, using Exa for search for this post. And then, so it should draft the post. The draft should then be reviewed by an editor to make sure it matches the criteria set by the user. So it would be title, keywords, product or service description, and criteria for the generated criteria that the generated post must meet. It then comes out, okay, it matches the criteria set by the user. If it doesn't, the editor should be able to send it back to the researcher or draft step with feedback for what to change and improve. Hmm. Short and clear prompts for language. For languages, yeah, AI called Chai on you. I don't know if it has access to the internet, so I don't even know if this is the right. I think there's 2.5 now, so we should be able to. Oh, we need to upgrade. All right, so we'll just do 2.5 Flash. Reasoning effort. Yeah, let's go high. Creativity. Yeah, no, nothing. No URL references. Avoid generic AI sounding. Okay. Use excess search. Okay. Repeat until criteria are specified. Okay. All right. That looks good. This looks good. Let's go. the way, if anyone's watching, you're welcome to join this stream. This is something we're experimenting with today. Is if you want to join the stream, then you can join at the URL shown here, the short URL, and then we'll put you on the live video, and you can chat with us. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, so it's doing its thing. I don't know. Maybe this Lang base is just a dead end, and we're just wasting time. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm thinking like it
We
starts
never
with Lang, so maybe it's good, like LangChain. I keep
we
hearing
never
LangChain
know.
is good, but I
We
don't
never
really know how to use it.
we never know until we try it, man.
Yeah, we tried it already though, and it didn't work the first time. But hopefully, we'll give it another
But
shot.
like until we see the end result.
Yeah, and their landing page is shiny, so it must count for something.
It's black.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check pricing. I just assumed it was free.
Yeah, it's free the few times.
Yeah, it's free to get started, and then you have to talk to them. I hate that talk to is never good, right? It means there's no plan in
They
between. Like you're either free or you have to talk to them. It's crazy, man. But hey, you get 500 runs a month. So
it's
500
enough to
run.
test it.
Yeah, I mean if we're generating 500 blog posts, something's going right. And then maybe we can just create multiple accounts and then 500 for each one.
We're thinking straight.
Yeah, that's how you scale, man. That's the scaling thinking. All right, so we need the exit API key. Let me just get that. I actually don't know if X is any good. And
So you
maybe
need to deploy the agent to view the app.
um I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Gathering the finest ingredients, sipping some chai. Okay. Okay. That's good. Sip away, my friend. You know what's weird is like Exa didn't actually show any activity. So even though I just used it, it's not showing any activity. So like, huh. So it never called Exa the first time. Anyway, I mean, it's a nice looking UI, but let's hope the thing actually works. Let's give it a shot. Blog post title. We'll get this from table plus here. So title, and then the keywords. Yeah, we had the keywords down here somewhere. All right, those are the keywords. And it's not even all the keywords, it's just the relevant ones. Product or service description. Um, okay, we have that. We have that here from customer. No, I think it's account. Is it account? No, it's customer. Content strategy. No, user, I guess. No, website. Ah, website. Yeah, website. Okay. Okay, so we got so product or service is this. Criteria. Okay, so criteria. Um, avoid, what is it? Specific criteria, one per line. So avoid generic AI sounding voice.
So you can add multiple
Okay, yeah. And then use URL references where
and footers.
when citing data, etc. Footers? Ah, footnotes. Um, don't use don't use conclusion prefix uh, in the conclusion title or heading. And then posts are too short. Avoid shallow, avoid short, shallow posts. Um, you add a plug or CTA. A plug or a CTA for the product or service if it's relevant to the post. Don't be overly markety. Don't be overly markety when doing so. Maintain an unbiased but confident. Oh, okay. All right. I hope I didn't just waste my time typing out all of this and then we're just gonna get an error. That'd be a disappointment. There we go. Can't even see the error. Okay. Invalid schema. Additional properties is required. Huh? It seems like it can't even the thing can't even
I
integrate with
think
OpenAI. Are we just
I
wasting our
think
time?
this is crappy, man. It's the same error.
Yeah.
What
I
if
need more
what if we
specific
take
information.
the workflow and then we ask AI to generate a workflow with Node.js or
Oh,
whatever?
oh, 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 oh. Now we're thinking. Now we're
Hmm.
thinking. All right. Okay. So I'm thinking like context 7, does it have lang base? If it does, please tell me you have lang base. You got lang base, right? Come on.
They have
Ooh,
documentation, I guess. There is
they
a
don't have lang base,
community.
man. What is this lang base thing? It's not even on context 7? All right, so lang base docs. No, I mean you need to
Shy
you need to
docs.
fit in the docs inside the
Yeah, there
okay.
is lang-base front slash docs.
Oh, do they have an LLMs? See? Oh, they do. Okay. It's huge though. This is massive. Are you just gonna feed this whole thing inside? Maybe. Maybe we just fit this whole thing in. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's give it a shot. Let's go to so all right. What is this project? Oh, why am I saving it? I don't need to save this. No, cancel. We don't need to save that. Oh, this was a proof of concept I was doing for um Syncable. So it's an Audible project I was just messing with yesterday. All right. So, let's go to another one. Man, it's just beautiful being able to have random ideas and just execute them. So I came very close to getting this done, but it's not quite done yet. Um, hopefully something we'll share more about soon. All right, so let's do blog generator. Let's go. All right, so fire that up. By the way, I found out Augment is Israeli.
Seriously,
Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
it is. Goodbye.
That's a big bummer. And here we were like shilling for the thing. What a waste. What a waste. I guess we're gonna go back to our friend Cursor, but not before we burn through all of the remaining credits. I think it's the least we could do. All right, so text file, and then where is this guy? Problem is I don't even know how we're gonna. Okay, whatever, whatever. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna add, let's put in the docs. So we'll call this langbase docs.md. All right. Okay. And then we're also gonna create agent. So let's copy that. And then um, this is gonna be agent.ts. All right. So now we tell it, please fix agent dot using langbase, and then supply it with the error message, which we get from here. Oh man, it's gone. Is it in the
Let's just
trace?
run it again to show up.
And yeah, I just need to paste in all this stuff all over again, man. It's just annoying. All right. Anyway, is it here? Oh, there it is. That's the error message. All right, let's go. Let's go. So we'll do agent. All right, let's see if we can figure it out. I don't know how big line-based docs actually was. I mean, the file looked like it was pretty big. Oh, it's 1.4 megabytes. There's no way it's going to read through the entire file.
It's huge.
Oh, okay. So it's just searching inside the file. Yeah, it's pretty smart. Hmm. Okay. Maybe here, if we paste the full error message, it can fix it. Maybe. I understand the error now. Okay. Corrected version. Okay. I don't even know how to run this, man. Like, so we got a package JSON. We just copy everything. We just copy paste everything and then run it. Oh, it's done. It's done. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, good thing I copied the criteria and then the product description and then the keywords and then this. Let's go. Please don't make me paste it again. Oh my God. What? Upgrade to Pro to continue? Same error
Ditch
message,
the
by the
parts.
way.
Just ditch the parts.
Indeed. So that one failed, and then we got like this error. I don't know if it's the same error message or not. Oh, we encountered an issue. It's still searching. Oh, lines 24,000. Whoa. Okay. I mean, maybe it knows what it's doing. So let me just get the code, and then we just create the folder for app and paste in all this stuff. So don't need that hosted crap. About CSS. Good. JSON. But why is agents.ts outside? It doesn't make sense. It should be inside the app folder. Let it just fix it first. Let me fix the fourth and final schema. Oh, okay. All right. So it found the issue. It's beautiful. Okay. I successfully fixed the OpenAI structured outputs. Okay. To the main object. Okay. All right. Beautiful. It should work correctly without the 400 error from OpenAI's API. Okay. Excellent. So we're just installing the packages, and then we should be able to run this. So put this inside there. And then how do we run this? How do we run this? So cross env node env equal development tsx watch API slash index. Oh, API slash index? What is that? API slash index? What? Dev vite and then dev server. Oh, there's a server as well. So there's an API folder which we are not able to see. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh wow. Okay. So there's a server side that we're not seeing. So it's not giving us all of the code. Oh, naughty, naughty. Why is it not giving us the code? I guess that's a good question. It's worried. It's worried that we would,
Speed
I don't
it.
know. What would we do? What are we gonna do?
I think what
Main?
we can do is maybe um, what if we just tell AI to understand what it's doing and then just redo something that's similar?
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good point. It's a good idea. I mean, I can guess that it's using Hono because I saw it in the package JSON. What is the content of, why is it so slow?
Maybe, maybe ask it what's show me the server code. Maybe it will give it to you.
We're missing the API slash index.ts script. Can you please write it for us? Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Oh, we hit the limit. Upgrade to Pro. How much is Pro? Oh, not bad. It's 20 a month. I thought it was just
But
contact us. That's good.
it's only 100 credits.
Yeah, we just burned through 20 credits, up
Yeah,
to 200 agents. Each time it intelligently sends, we count every message as a message credit. Oh, wow. So every prompt is like 1 to 3 credits. Oof, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, good thing we don't need it anymore.
you should ditch it, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah, we'll burn through our augment credits and then ditch that too. Blang base. Son, Mr. Ahmed Uwais, I'm pretty disappointed. I gotta say, pretty disappointed. Not sure I understand how this is not a framework, nor why it's better. I like the analogy of that S3 bucket. What is this guy? Okay. State code is super clean and handles complex agents. Super glad to hear.
Probably an
Oh,
employee.
that's, yeah. The one shot created an agent RAG workflow. It's crazy. Hmm.
They're all employees, man.
Well, it's probably him. But
One
one
subscriber.
subscribe, that's probably him. That's probably him who's a subscriber. Yeah. I mean, he definitely looks AI generated. Colin Thompson. Even the name is probably AI generated. Anyway, all right. Okay, so where are we? Let me create a README to explain how to use. Okay, very nice. Oh, it used Hono. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is good. This is good. This is pretty good. The API is now ready to generate intelligent web research blog posts using your multi-step AI. Is it going to work? That I guess that's the real question, right? That's the real question. Um, so maybe what we could do is feed it. Okay, give me the curl call for this data. So we're just going to feed it all of the data that we had before. So the criteria was, what was it? Um, this. And then the title was this. And then the keywords. And then what else do we have? What was the other thing? Was there anything else? I think that was it, right? Title, keywords, and then criteria? There was one more. There were four pieces of data. And let's go back and see. Product or service description, yeah. And then I think we also need the environment variables. So where do we get that from? Okay, all right. All right, so I'll put in the environment variables here on this side. Let me just move that over, create a new .env. So duplicate that. Just creating the environment variables right now. Lang-based API key. Oh, does it still need an API key? Oh, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Why does it need that lang-based API key? That's pretty weird. Isn't it weird? Why are we using? Oh, maybe it's for the memory. Possibly, possibly for the memory. All right. So we got API. We're just going to copy the lang-based API key. All right. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So now we can run this. How do we run this? We just hit package and then we say npm run dev. Okay. So npm run dev. Here goes nothing. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Everything is good. Let's see if the health check passes. Oh, beautiful. Bro, we in business. Okay. All right, it's very good. So now we can run that curl request. So request. Oh, what is this? Cat request. Oh, okay. All right, very nice. So it gave us it gave us a script that we could run, and then we can just do this instead of typing it each time. Okay, that's convenient. Thank you very much. Whoa. What's going on? Invalid user API key, lang base. Oh, Unauthorized? Regenerate to try again. Okay. All right. The lang-based API key is tripping us up. So let's fix that. No problem. No problem. That's okay. Um, yeah, where do I get the API key though? That's the question. Guess from the dashboard. Yeah, let me go. We at the 1 hour mark because we were supposed to test this out for 1 hour. That was the plan. Lang-based API keys. Okay. All right. Generate API key, and then we're gonna call this dev. Okay. All right. So we generated the API key, and then we're just gonna paste it in here. So let's do that. Okay. All right. Okay. So we should be good now. Let's try again. Oh, the server restarted automatically. Very nice. It's very convenient. So, let's go. Failed to generate invalid user API key. What? Again? Bro, I just generated the API key.
This looks like it's very like I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's been tested through properly.
Yeah, I just generated the API key and then I sent it. Wait, maybe it didn't, maybe it's not loading the environment variables properly, but it detected when I changed the environment variables, it reloaded. Um, Maybe we just try again. Oh, node env equal development, and then hmm. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Determine blog post type. It's doing something. Oh, okay. All right. The blog post suggests focusing on there is no indication that the post will be a step-by-step guide. Okay. The best fit is a general blog post. Okay. All right. Look at that. Okay, so it created an outline. Oh, research data. Okay, okay. Summarize research. Oh, there's a summarize research step. Bro, I don't even know what's inside the agent. Maybe it's a good idea to take a look. Summarize
Activity.
research, right? Initial draft. Okay, so it's writing the initial draft. Okay, okay. Right. It's using 4.1 mini. I'm not even sure why. Okay. Editor review. Oh, look at that criteria. Oh my God. Okay. The blog post avoids okay, so this met, not met. Use URL references, not met. And then don't use conclusion, not met. Avoid short, shallow, add a plug CTA, not met. Oh, okay, so it goes through each of the criteria and then it checks
Make
to see if it's
sure.
met. And then it's doing
Nice.
revisions. Oh my God. Okay, okay. All right. And this is GPT 4.1 mini. So, all right, all right. Uses clear professional language throughout. I think we can probably be more specific about, all right, so it's reviewing the revision. Maybe you should tell it to be simpler and write like using simple language. Oh, it's done. It's done. It
So it's
got the
fixed the
response.
not met criteria.
Let's see. Oh, let's see. All right, so criteria evaluation. All right. Okay. Avoid short, shallow posts. It's comprehensive. The final paragraph includes a balanced call to action suggesting readers consider consulting technology partners. Is relevant and unbiased without sounding overly promotional. Okay, and then that's the content itself. All right, and then we just replace like slash n with slash n. All right, so let's just preview what that looks like. Markdown live preview. Let's see. Okay, all right. What do we got? So ability to analyze, to access and analyze in real time provides a significant APIs are central. What is real-time data? Benefits. Okay. Use case. Oh, all right. Okay. It's including references, generic ones, but okay. Implementing key considerations, best practices, emerging trends. Okay. Moving forward to the real time. Hmm. I mean, it doesn't actually plug in the business, right? It's trying to sign too unbiased. It's probably being too unbiased, right?
Hmm.
It's supposed to be a plug. You're supposed to plug it in. You don't want to be overly unbiased. So maybe we need to fix the criteria that we're feeding it. But, how's this compared to like something like this?
Well, the first obvious observation is that it's lengthy.
Yeah, it's longer.
Yeah, it's longer than the other one. It uses the reference, so we fix 2 points. So we fix two obvious problems, and then we just need to
Challenges and solutions, emerging trends moving forward. So leveraging APIs for real-time insights. Okay. It's pretty generic title. I don't know that that would even be relevant. So maybe if we pick something that's more timely or relies more on data, like financial
let's
analysis of Bahrain's economy, maybe. Okay. Okay. And then we should fix the criteria as well.
yeah, the call to action.
It needs to know the URL, right? Add a plug CTA if it's relevant. Um, and then the link to the website with a link to the website, and then we just feed it in. So, all right. Description, real-time API providing business insights and criteria. We should probably mention the product name, right? Uh, avoid generic AI sounding words. Okay. And then use URL references as footnotes when citing data. Don't use conclusion prefix in the conclusion heading. Um, use simple, easy to understand words. Um, the at maybe eighth grader level, and then
A
or yeah, eighth grader level. And then what was the other thing that we wanted? Um, what's the problem with the output? This output is way too complicated. Um, use case. Anything? What do you think?
I'm not sure about like
Yes.
what's the, so this is a generic type of blog. The
Yeah,
images,
to keep the user reading.
the images should be generated by whom?
Images? No, images would be a separate. Um, so maybe we tack on a step at the end that says generate MDX instead of generating Markdown. And then we would provide it with a list of components, including like an image component. That's how we did it with the original one. Um, so yeah, that would be a separate step.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll tack images on at the end. But I'm kind of thinking like, okay, it would have to be part of the same repo. Like this would have to move to that repo, and all be part of the same repo instead of its own separate API. Because when we generate images, we add them to files.rankfirst.co, which is hosted on Cloudflare. So yeah. All right. Generic AI sounding, no plugs, unaware of different article types. I do feel your point about the article types. Maybe we could provide it with a better list of article types. So categorize, determine blog post type. Choose from listicle, how to, deep dive, comparison, case study, landing page, or general. Explain your reasoning. Uh, okay. Okay. I mean, those are good types. Do you wanna, do you think we should? I mean, as long as you have a general, that's probably going to be the fallback, unless there's a strong case for picking one of the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep it as is. I didn't, I didn't realize it was that good. All right. So, uh, let's run it again, man. Let's run it again. So let's just restart and run this. Excited to see what it comes up with. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. We're 1 minute 15 in. No comments? Bro, guys, some engagement. Please feel free.
We're
Don't
not
hold
aware.
back. Don't hold back, boys. If you have any comments or feedback, or if you feel that you want to subscribe, if you feel a strong feeling inside you that you want to hit a subscribe button, definitely hit that. And like button too, you know, like button
And
too.
share with your beloved ones and family and friends and neighbors and
Family,
everyone in
friends,
the community.
neighbors, anybody on the street, that you bump into, definitely share it with them. Um, Shout it from the rooftops of your houses. Um, just do
Print
what you need to
flyers and distribute it in the malls next year.
do. Yeah, I mean, just do it, man. Do it. Okay, so I forgot to hit enter. All right, so quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, all right, all right. Mr. Abraham, welcome back. Can't hear you though.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Good.
All right, so let's see. Let's take a look at the output. So here's what we got. Okay, sounds good. So maybe a bit too many titles. I feel like it went way too deep.
It's like an outline.
It's like what? An outline? Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, there are way too many headings with numbers. Numbering on the headings is weird. And then this is super short. What is that? Well, I have no idea what went wrong, but this is just so bad.
The subs shouldn't be numbered. Terrible.
Uh-huh. I don't know what change we made, but it just turned horribly wrong.
Ugly.
Oh, it's a deep dive. Hmm. I mean, deep dive, you would
But
expect
even
like a lot of data.
yeah, even for a deep dive, this is not. There are no references. Like
Barely any, just a few here. Oh my God, it made them up. It made up the references.
that's. Oh my god, page is not found. I think it didn't go through the content. It just scrolled the titles.
Yeah, 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 you're right. You're right. It didn't actually read the search results.
Mm.
Hmm.
Maybe we should tell it to summarize the search results it
Hmm.
finds it thinks relevant.
Bro, that's such a good point. I think that's exactly the problem.
I think that way it would add more content.
Hmm. So you'll need something like what was the name of that site? The red one, which you used before to crawl base? There was yeah, the site that we used to turn a URL into Markdown. That red site, I forgot what it was called. Let's see. So project, rank first. You can just move everything into rank first. Strategy generation script. What is that? Strategy generation script? Oh, okay, yeah. No, well, I merged that into main already. Okay. All right, so let's open that up and then see what we're using for, I guess we'll see in the example end. Fire crawl. Yeah, that's the one. Fire crawl. So we'll just ask it to use fire crawl to scrape the results. Or maybe Exa.io has something. Exa.io. No, that's not. That's a blast from the past, my friend. Exa
It's a
AI
blast from the past. Is it not working? So the site is down?
is down, my friend. It's down. The end
Oh,
of a legacy. The end of a legacy. The end of an
well,
era.
it's actually down, man.
Find people, companies, and more. Okay, so it's got a search API. Get the full page contents. Okay, yeah. All right. So we need to get contents. So we need to tell it to actually get the contents, not just, we need to actually get the contents of the search results and not just the description or summary, which I think you're currently doing. So if we do exa, yeah, I mean, it's just doing web search and then returning results, but I don't think the search results, let's see what the search results are. Okay, it's just what are these search results? Summarize research. Hmm. It seems like the summary is okay. Oh, it took 30 seconds to summarize the research.
So it'll probably take a minute or two to actually generate the post for
Yeah,
like the deep research stuff.
I think for the post generation, we should not be using OpenAI. We should be using um, Claude 4. Use Claude 4 Opus. 'What's the bigger one? Claude 4. Most powerful model yet. Sonnet. What's Sonnet? I think Sonnet is the smaller one. Best LLM for blog post. Okay. 792.5 Pro. Claude 3 Professional, straightforward. Less bold or creative. That doesn't sound so bad, actually. Claude 3. No fluff content. Less bold or creative. Edgy personality driven blogs. Risk of misinformation. Oh, okay, okay. It sounds like they're describing Elon. All right, okay. Hmm. GPT-4o and then Gemini. Problem with Gemini is like maybe Gemini would actually know if it's generated using Gemini, so it would, you know, drop its SEO rating, maybe. Reliable for straightforward writing. Okay. Maybe Claude 3. I don't know. All right, so update environment file, update API server. Okay. Let me just put the Claude environment variable in. Anthropic API key. Huh, seriously? It dropped the OpenAI API key? Bro, it just modified my environment variable file. That's pretty creepy.
The
I thought
why
I
it
thought it
can?
couldn't access. Bro, this is creepy. So it sent the contents of my environment variable file to an LLM?
That's not right, man. Probably something else happened.
Cursor doesn't allow it to modify ENV files. But look, man, this thing, I mean, I don't want to share the environment variables, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro, it modified the
Even if
environment file.
even Windsurf doesn't allow you to access the EN file.
Man, that's creepy. And then we were just talking about how the co-founder is Israeli, and now it's
Oh
starting
my
to make
God.
sense, isn't it?
It does.
Naughty, naughty.
They went on. They went to rob all of you.
Yeah, naughty, naughty. All right. I mean, our days
Augment
with
Aruba.
Augment are definitely numbered. Just trying to find the Claude API keys, which is too bad. I mean, Augment is pretty decent. Um, yeah, it's so creepy though. Why would it do that? Creepy.
Creepy tush tush.
The chat doesn't seem to be working inside Restream. I don't know if we're getting any chat messages on like YouTube or LinkedIn or Twitter. No, there's nothing on Twitter, LinkedIn, nothing. All right, and then do we have YouTube? Don't let us down, YouTube. Hmm, no, there's nothing on YouTube either. Okay. All right, great. Excellent. Get API key. So let's get that API key. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, Anthropic. Okay. So we added the API key. Let's just stop that and then run it again. And what did we do? Anthropic, superior reasoning, blah blah blah. Okay. For all AI operations? Oh wow. Okay. Everything? I mean, I didn't ask you to change everything. That's pretty crazy. But hey, let's see. Maybe it's better. Let's give it a shot. Failed? Is not valid JSON. Okay. All right. So there's a problem. Maybe it's not compatible. No, I didn't ask you, bro. I didn't ask you to change everything to Anthropic. Alhamdulillah. Don't hold back, man. Let it out. You're supposed to let everything out. Don't hold anything back, man.
The
It's
next
not
time,
it's
inshallah.
not good for you. Look at this. I modified the environment variable. That's so creepy. Okay, maybe we should send some FUD on Twitter since we're not gonna be using augment.
Yeah. Is it still generating?
I was just tweeting the FUD. No,
Did you tweet it?
this one crashed. Wait. So I'm gonna discard this and then wait, let me see if it modified the environment variable. Yeah, and environment modified the environment variable again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep so I'll ask it to just do the post generation. I want the post generation step to use Gemini or Anthropic Claude 4 or 3.7 Sonnet instead of OpenAI. Just that step. Don't touch my dot and view creep. Let's see if it touches it. It didn't even acknowledge that it shouldn't touch it. All right. What are we doing? Okay, so it's fixing this up. Okay, okay. I think it's actually fetching the content, you know? With Exa, it's not just getting the links, it's getting the content itself. Because I just check in the Exa dashboard, it's getting the text.
Well, if it uses the text properly, I feel like it's not using the text properly.
Yeah, but maybe that's the LLM, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, it's adding the SDK? Whoa, what? Ooh. Mm, I don't know why we need to add like each provider's SDK. Why don't we just use Open Router or like there's an LLMs package for there's an AI package, npm AI package TS AI SDK. Yeah, we should be using the AI SDK. Yeah, we should use the AI SDK. Okay, let's stop it. Don't use the AI SDK instead of the Anthropic package. Cannot paste content exceeds. Okay. So let me just mention it then. Do I do it that way? Looks here. Uh, can I just add a URL? Bro, we definitely went over the 1 hour limit that we had set for figuring out how to get. I mean, I guess technically it's working, but the output is just it's just rubbish.
I mean, it's we started this because we want to enhance the output. So
Oh, it's using context 7. Oh, that's way better. Okay. I forgot about context 7. Yeah, we wanted to enhance the output. Okay. I mean, if we get that today, that's good. Get better output. That would probably be a win. Why is it so obsessed with checking package JSON? All right. It should be ready to go. Let's see if it messed with the environment variable. Oh, it didn't. How come? Okay. All right. So let's run it again. All right. What happened? Address may be in use. Oh, is that because? Oh, that's already running. Oops. I stopped it in the middle of. Okay. That's all right. Let's start it again.
Looks like it's done a good research.
I mean, it's long. I
Yeah.
don't know how it messes up the links
The
though. It's
is
just making up the links. Maybe it's not making it um to that step. Like it's not passing in the info to that final step, and that's why, it has to make it up. Oh, the editor is reviewing it now. Let's see if he likes it. Okay, there is a call to action, but it does not include a direct link. Post is detailed. Okay. Article is informative, but can be more engaging by including storytelling elements, examples. Currently, it reads more like a report. Oh, okay, okay. That's good.
that's nice.
He's got standards. Okay, all right. Adding credible sources or footnotes will improve trustworthiness. That's why it's making up all of,
The links.
yeah.
Maybe this time they're real.
No,
What if what
I
if
think we
we
need
ask
to.
it to what if we ask it to when it adds the reference, it anchors it?
Can we make sure that the search results links are passed to the draft?
And they should be anchored too, you know?
Can we make sure that the search results with links are actually included in the draft that's generated? Now it's just making up. Using super generic. Okay. It said it's finished. That's what it came up with. What does it look like? So Bahrain's economy is at a turning point. All right, so it's got like a bunch of data. Okay. Hmm. It's hard to visualize that. So let's see if we can just pull it out of here. Oh, okay. So this up to here and all right here. So content, that's it. And then we're gonna replace that with that. Okay, and then live markdown preview. So, oh, it ditched the formatting. It's not using markdown anymore? Hmm. Yeah, let's fix that. And it's not generating markdown anymore. Why is it using 3.5 Sonnet? I didn't ask for 3.5, so flawed models. We should be using 3.7. Um, this one, flawed 3.7 latest. Right, a comprehensive blog post. In Markdown. Okay. Okay, let me update the final output to include the research sources. Okay, see if that does the trick.
But if we
Let me
manage
fix
to
that.
actually
No, I didn't.
enhance,
I didn't ask it to change this.
why does it keep changing it to 3.5?
I don't know. Let me also add a note to the prompt about the user's content preferences to avoid generic AI language. Okay. Use footnote style citation. Okay, that's good. Write with a confident but unbiased tone. Avoid using conclusion as a heading. Create valuable Yeah, okay. We should probably use XML style prompting. I heard that that's like way more effective. Make sure everything runs. Yeah, I'll check that. Thank you very much. Okay, and then run the request again. All right. That's a lot of data. Yeah, it's like a PDF. Okay.
Let's check if it works. Like the links are legit. Is it in Markdown?
Not yet. Done writing the initial draft. And there's some data in here I didn't know. Services sector is 51% of GDP. Manufacturing is 20, industrial 29, and agricultural negligible. Hmm. Why is it taking so long? Hmm. But it does not provide the actual URLs with links at the end. Oh, it included the citations, but
Like
not the
a
links.
like an appendix
Yeah,
or the footnotes.
bro, that is so detailed. Oh, now we're getting proper links.
This is what we wanted.
Yeah, let's see if they work.
Yeah, let's go
Are
for
they
it.
actual links? Oh, it works. It works.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
real link. Yeah, this link is actually
We
real.
hope the numbers are actual too.
No, I mean, yeah, they should be, right?
Uh,
They should be. All right, so overall assessment, met, partially met. So there's some terms that are still complicated. And then engagement, the post is rich but reads more like a formal report, includes storytelling elements, examples, or visuals. Okay. Oh, that's revision two. Another 1 minute. Oh, another minute. A whole minute spent revising. Okay. And then what? What's the output like? Partially met again? Okay, it's the same issue. It's using complex terms. It looks like it's struggling with that. Okay, and then partially met again. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay. Completed?
let's see.
So it went. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Copy output. Gotta be a better way to check the output than what we're doing
I
right
think there
here.
is a preview mode, isn't it? Like I remember in code I used to have this extension.
Markdown. Uh, maybe in Markdown.
It did JSON, it did multiple. I think it's called Beautify something. Learn to beautify it or something.
Beautify, Markdown, preview to the side. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Bro, that's a long post. Sujalat offers easy API access, helping you make better business decisions. Oh, I love it. The plug is amazing. Bahrain's a small island, has grown into a key economic center. In 2024, its GDP significantly higher. Okay, how Bahrain's economy developed. What this analysis covers. This is like a deep dive, huh? This is quite
Deep
deep.
research.
Okay, so deep dive. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a deep dive. It's definitely a deep dive. Okay. Key economic figures, main industries, all right, government policies, why real-time data matters. What was the title again? Using real-time data for better business decisions. Okay. Sources of real-time data. That's pretty good. Challenges. Sources
I
of
think we got
real-time.
something, man. I think we got something.
Challenges. How API. Okay. I mean,
What's the part about decision makers? There was a part in there about decision makers,
this
policymakers.
one. Policymakers.
Yeah,
Target
recommendations.
fast-growing non-oil sectors such as finance, manufacturing. For policymakers, continue fiscal reforms to reduce debt and strengthen the economy, support workforce development, maintain competitiveness. Hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah, pretty good. And then I think with images and then maybe possibly even charts if that's relevant. Uh, yeah, could be a hit. Okay, so like financial analysis of Bahrain's economy using real-time data. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a lot of data, and then it has references, which were two of the things that we wanted to fix. Not engaging. I mean, I find it's easier to read, uh, maybe because it's using bullet points and it's kind of broken down. It's not like these huge walls of text. The text is
I
also
think I think we can try this with something non-technical. Like we tried it with technical. It performed okay. Like to me, I think this is pretty okay. Like our
non-technical,
references,
like what?
yeah, like with Mint, we can try it with Mint
Okay. Um, all right, let's pick out one of the existing
because
blog posts. All right, we'll pick out this one. Um, so content, where request JSON. All right, so we're gonna put in this one, and then the keywords would be, all right, so I need to figure out like what the keywords were. Um, what was the title again? So curated post. All right, that's the keywords. Here they are. All right, so keywords are this. Oh, it
you
doesn't
still
like the,
do you still
do I still what?
do you still have the post,
Which post?
the post we generated
Oh yeah, it's here.
research? What's the CTA?
Oh, that one was actually pretty good. For those interested in leveraging Bahrain's business data,
Hmm.
consider using Sigilant. Offers easy API access. Yeah, it's nice and subtle. It doesn't feel overly salesy. So this replace the keywords and then the description for the website. Let's get that. Um, right? So criteria. All right, we'll keep the same criteria. And then we'll just replace the link over here. All right, that should do it. All right, so let's run it, see what it comes up with. Pretty happy with this. I think it's all right. And then we can add like um on the left side we can add a table of contents, just so it's easier to browse this
Ah,
particular one.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's a
I do
good.
this
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did this with uh uh maybe, yeah, was it maybe? Man, that looks so bad on desktop. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not actually on, it's on mobile. Oh, it wasn't this one actually. It was on, which site was it? Yeah, so if you pick any of these, like, yeah, here, this one. So basically it would
Mm.
be something similar to that. And then you can click
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it and it
yeah,
would
yeah,
take you to like that particular section. So we'll
yeah, yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll do something similar for this. What are we waiting for? Oh, the initial draft. Man, this takes a while. This takes a
It
while. So basically
does.
what we need to
We
do is
should
we should
we should
actually
keep
surface
these.
this on the UI, like just to show that it's doing a
Ah,
lot of work.
you know how it's like when YouTube starts to load the videos and it just gives you like placeholders, blurry placeholders, like it's loading.
Yeah. But no one's going to look
Or
at a
we could,
placeholder for like 3 minutes,
of
because
course,
this
yeah, we
process
could.
now takes like minutes. It's no longer just a matter of a few
Mm,
seconds.
yeah, well,
So I
it's an
think,
actual research, so
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then if we can visualize this somehow, like show the steps, show like the revisions, like even the revisions, sent back for revision, and then we need more data, like even the feedback. If we can visualize that
dude,
somehow, I think that would be amazing.
dude, that would be a killer one if we
Yeah, it's
can,
like
yeah.
you literally have a whole team working on this.
Yeah. Imagine if you can like visualize it in a way that department, there's, how I'm
Yeah,
trying to remember the tool. Like there's the editor, there is the reviewer, there is the commentator, there is the
yeah,
manager
yeah, 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 yeah.
for final
So,
approval.
oh
Yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
man, that's a whole tool. That's a whole tool right there.
But it adds a lot to the value. Like you would actually like the value is so tangible.
Yeah.
Like you could actually feel it. Let's see the result, man.
All right, let's take it. So I don't know why it adds this percentage at the end and then it messes up. So then we have to
Okay.
format it and then get the content, replace the slash ends with new line characters. All right, and then
Preview.
preview it. Okay, so custom garden design offers a way to transfer ordinary yards into personal retreats. Adds living space, offers place to relax. This guide explains how custom garden design can improve tailoring your garden, right? Respecting culture and climate elements, garden structure, matching your home, choosing plants, year-round appeal, water features, or outdoor, picking the right designer, look for experience, check their work. Like mint, they
But
offer expert
unless
advice. Yeah, I mean, maybe you need to mention that it's actually, and then it's linking to a bunch of,
landscaping businesses
yeah,
competition.
which you probably don't want.
Why install a pergola?
Garden affairs. Oh, okay. What to plant when? Oh, okay. All right, cool. I mean, yeah. So, all right, a few things kind of pop up. Um, One is the
Competition.
competitor thing that we mentioned earlier, which I think we already had in Rankfirst, but didn't include here. Don't mention competitors. Mm, competition number? No. Competitors. Oh, okay, that's a markdown thing. Competitor handling. Do not mention or promote competitors directly. Okay.
I think it's very clear that it should.
Hmm. Oh, this is good. Even the ethical considerations, we didn't include. And then we didn't mention the image generator. Um, so I guess try to figure out like how we can merge the best parts of the existing one with the best parts of the new one without just getting like super overwhelmed. Um, and then we need to get MDX back because we need the image generator that we like that's necessary. We need to make it work. So what I like about Lang base, so if you go to agent, like I mean literally all of it is prompts. You just have prompts and then you have the steps and very basic, like very little amounts of code, but most of it is just prompting and then passing in, like telling it what format to use
Specific.
on the
Yeah.
way back. Yeah. So it's very easy to parse. Like you can really understand, exactly what's going on. Um, Maybe we can feed in, uh, okay, so we can do the MDX part. Uh, okay. Let's see. Let's think about this logically. What were we doing before? And how can we um okay. Let's see. Can we update um the existing rank first implementation to use this agent thing? That would be the first step. I will just update it to use the agent framework instead of making direct calls. Oh, 3,500. Oh, I didn't know we were limited to 3,500 tokens. That would explain why it's pretty short. We could just increase max tokens. Anyway, all right, so we just paste this in. All right, we just tell it. All right. Um, I want you to update the workflow services to use Langbase. Look at the implementation. below. So basically what we tell it is we want to use like we need to be clear about which parts of the new implementation we want to use and which parts of the old implementation we want to keep. We want to use we want to keep we want to use the new search routine using exa and then um, use the new so we want parts of the new routine to use the new process, the new flow or process, search using exa, and then um, what else do we do? So the new flow process, parts of the old routine to keep.
This is 2.5 or
What do you mean
Sonnet,
2.5?
the
Oh, 3,
model that
3.7. It should be
that will
3.7
do the
latest.
merge.
Oh, the one doing the merge, it's 4. You can't even select, like it doesn't let you select, but I
Yeah.
think we're using 4 under the hood. So, what parts of the last one do we like? Parts of the old routine to keep. The MDX formatting, um, with components like the image generator. We want to keep those. With this is going to be a chunky prompt, man. And then um, even the prompt instructions, like okay, ethical considerations and the competitor handling parts of the prompt for article generation, including competitor handling and ethical considerations. Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, for the rest of it, I think the new one works better. But the specific bits of the prompt for article generate, these specific bits of the prompt for article generation. Okay. And then lang-based implementation, which we want to use now. I don't know, is that clear? Like maybe we should enhance the prompt first.
I think that it has to go through multiple iterations, I think,
Oh,
to
we
get
have
it
to break it
settled
up,
down.
maybe. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big one. And the file itself is like, oh God, it's 1,300 lines.
How long was the cursor thing? The file for cursor?
What do you mean?
The leaked file, the leaked prompt for cursor.
How long was the leaked prompt for cursor?
Yeah.
Use Langbase's workflow class? I don't know. I don't remember. It was on GitHub somewhere. Implement multi-step process. Create outline, research, summarize. Okay. Replace current search with excess search. Use Langbase agent.run. Implement revision loop. Oh, okay. Max. Okay, we could do yeah, two. Existing functionality to preserve. Okay, nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Maintain specific prompt elements that rest of the application expects. Use okay. Maintain saying use Claude Sonnet. So 3.7 for our main content generation. Proper citation handling. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, beautiful. And then we didn't actually include the code from the existing implementation, so we can feed that in now.
What about the competition? Is it clear and precise? Not to add the competition.
Yeah, yeah. I mentioned that we want to preserve that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's hope for the best here. Okay. Right. Here goes nothing. I forgot to tell it not to touch the ENV, man. It's probably gonna touch the ENV.
Threaten it, you will cause FUD.
Need to install. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right. Install away, my friend. All right, all right, all right. Can you still hear me, by the way?
I
Yo,
can't hear you, man.
you can't? Oh, it's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think we need to do. How about now? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Oh, it's great. Okay. All right, all right. Man, it's getting busy. It's getting busy in there. 458 new lines added. Oh, there's a setup script now? What is this? What on earth is that? What is that? I've never seen this. Oh, this is for the remote agent? Hmm.
The lang base?
Oh, this is the setup script for the remote agent. Yeah, I just added Langbase. I didn't know.
Oh.
Hmm. Okay, that's fine. That's all right.
Let's hope it doesn't break anything.
Hmm. Yeah, we don't need more of that. Now I need to update the existing generate post. Okay. Create a test script. All right. I mean, we need to add the environment variables. Let me do that now. Anthropic. Okay. Oh, it's updating the README now. So test Langbase workflow. Okay. All right. It's done. Let's test it out. So I already added these keys. We can just test it out immediately. I think test TSX needs env. How do you do? I forgot how we do that. Env file. Okay. Env file equals dot env, and then just run it. Bad option. Env file equals dot env. Really? Hmm. Oh, maybe it already loads it up, does it? Yeah, I mean it's gonna fail because we're not loading up. Mm. So I see you do load env and then this. Oh my God. All right, let's just use button then. Let's just use button and forget about this. Can't find module? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Fix it. Come on. Okay. I think it fixed it. Let's go. No, no. Stop. Stop. Hey, it stopped. Okay. I need to run it again. I don't think I have a credit card on Exa, so I should probably add that. I didn't even check pricing. So it's $5 for 1,000 neural searches. Neural searches? Hmm. Hmm.
So neural search. So um, in a single blog post, we do several iterations.
I mean, we've used like 5 cents so far, so I guess it's okay. Oh, we used another cent. So maybe it's like a few cents every time you generate a post.
Post.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's fair. Summarize research. Oh, that's some deep research you got right there. Looks very deep, don't it?
We have to see the actual word, man.
I know why, but like I just see a lot of output and then I feel more confident in the results. You know, if you see a little
Yeah,
output, you kind of feel like, okay, it hasn't done like proper work.
like those movies that do hacking. They just generate random script. Hello world.
Yeah,
No, I'm hacking the bank. That is a review. Revision one.
let's see. Let's see. Partially met. Oh, ethical considerations. What? Consider adding a disclaimer to ensure transparency. Okay. I don't think that's necessary. So maybe that's not what I had in mind that's not what we had in mind when we were writing it. Avoid generic AI, write with confident but unbiased tones. Okay. No
So that
conclusion.
should be. I think competition should be explicit, right? No mention of competition.
Oh yeah. It doesn't mention competition. Or maybe it added that to the prompt, but not the criteria. Revision 2. Okay. All right. Oh, a listicle. So it created a listicle. Importance of SEO tools, key features, and then it dives into the top SEO tools. And it just gets straight to the point, includes pricing, references. It's kind of short though. It's kind of short. Like that's a little bit short. It's good. It's good. Just a little bit short. I don't know if that's because of the max tokens, like max tokens. Oh, okay. That's for content strategy. Okay. Um, Keywords, find web references. What? Find web references? Why is this using OpenAI? I thought we replaced it.
It's supposed to be Sonic, yeah?
Yeah, even generate post. Like I thought we replaced generate post with Langbase, but now it's falling. Okay, so it falls back to using. Oh, okay. Formality level criteria, and then okay. I don't actually know if okay. Okay. Pitch the don't fall back to using OpenAI for the post generation. Just use Langbase, and that's it. Also drop all unused. All functions that are no longer used in the code base. All right, we're almost at the 3 hour mark. I think we should probably start wrapping it up. It's gonna be a chunky change, this one.
Yep, doesn't break anything.
To remove the old OpenAI implementation. Okay. All right. Fail to edit. Okay. Please don't lose it. The file's getting longer. That's why I wanted to remove the extra fluff. Remove the duplicate. Okay.
Failed to edit.
The route, though. I mean, post/route. Yeah, it's not that long. Bro, it's changing the whole code base.
So it's supposed to only change the what do you call it? The prompting.
I mean, that's how it started. And then it just got like it made changes to workflow services, and then it has to change all of the places where they call these workflow services.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So before you know it, you're just changing the whole code base.
I just hope it doesn't break it.
Hmm. Even updating the test script. Still going, man. Still going. Okay. All right, so it looks like that worked. Yeah, let's just accept it. So if we run build and it works, then we just commit and push to production. We're ready to go.
Shouldn't we test it from A to Z
What are you talking about,
or
man?
test in production?
Well, once you have paying customers, then you probably should do local testing. Right now we don't,
What?
so production is just a glorified staging environment.
Terrible.
All right, so I guess we could run it. I
Do we have
already
to run it?
updated the environment variables, so oh, we need to get the workers going too. Whoops. All right, so let's run the workers. It's called the workers. So Redis server and npm run workers. Failed listing. Address already in use. Okay, so the Redis server is already running. What? What is this thing called? Start workers. Okay. It's like the build is okay. Oh wow. Okay. Uh, maybe stale. Job completed. Okay. Oh, we got a problem. So I guess we can just ask it to fix the build. All right. So while it's fixing the build, Um, let's see. Multi-step workflow process. So parse input, determine blog post type, create outline, research data, summarize research, summarizes research findings, and then feeds the summary to write initial draft, which goes to editor review, then revision loop, and prepare final output. Ethical consideration. Where's the competition part?
I think it didn't do anything about it.
Competitor. Oh, yeah, it looks like it didn't. It's not in the prompt either. So we just have to add that back in there. Where's the generate post? All right. No conclusion headings, ethical considerations for universal acceptability. I don't think that's what we said initially. That's not what it was. Like the original prompt um, was actually better. Blog post generator workflow, initial draft. Look, it's using 3.5 Sonnet again. We should be using 3.7 latest. Format the post with proper headings. Okay, content style requirements, strategic images, include maybe up to 4 or up to 3. Okay, okay. Alrighty. The build seems to be stuck on linting. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. All right, man. I guess we're at the 3 hour mark now. I guess so what we'll do is once this is done, I'll just push it stuck in infinite loop. Oh, great. I guess for this, I can just copy paste the output that we had from here and then have it fix that. I'll get this
We're not losing.
built and then pushed to production, and then we can test it later. So maybe next time we just test it. Should be working, but if there are any issues, any light issues, I'll have Augment fix them. Um, yeah, it seems okay. Like I don't think it made such a massive change. It's just swapping in Langbase, so should be okay. We'll see. All right. Well, that's it, dear viewers. Just at the 3 hour mark. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and adios.